So, from zone 0, where we've just been with the house.
Yes, now in zone 1.
We're now in zone 1 here.
Yes.
Moving towards the gardens that you have here. There's zone 2 gardens here, is
so
it?
zone 1, small animals, so the fish pond, the chickens, the rabbits, they were all in here. But, so that's the design that is here.
Yeah.
Animals live in harmony with each other.
Yeah.
Yes. And then we grow food to feed the animals. So this is all food for them.
They will just eat cassava leaves,
yes,
and there's not going to be a problem with them eating cassava leaves, just straight. Okay.
Straight. And then we grow a lot of marigolds.
Yes.
They will come and eat that. And so this is a local cassava. You can see that one stem, you can get a lot from it.
This is tree cassava.
Tree cassava.
The one that they can grow into large trees, effectively.
Not that one, no.
No, not that one, okay.
No. This one actually can grow normally, but we've had it, for us it's necessary.
Oh, okay.
We actually get it
cutting it back for cuttings.
Distributed from here to different places.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yes, but you don't need a lot, just one cutting.
Yeah.
We'll give you the whole thing.
So here we have the start of the vegetable garden, is it?
So this is, we are now entering zone 2. What is in zone 2? It's, I get so excited when I say new banana. Can you see it?
Oh yes, coming up there with the flowers.
Every day in zone 2, you are surprised. You are surprised. Yeah. And that's how life should be. There should be something new.
And anticipation starts to grow, eh? And you're saying, no, I get to eat that with time.
Oh, yeah, because Mom was just saying, well, bring another banana. We have another bunch. I said, yes, it came from there. She was like, too much food. Yeah, so you're going to see a lot of perennials.
Yes, the nyandolo.
Nyandolo.
Pigeon pea.
Yes.
I'm a big proponent of this. I think more people should grow this.
Should grow this.
Zambia.
Is superfood.
Well, and very useful. I have goats at my place, so after we've harvested the pods and the peas, then we cut it back and I feed the leaves and the stems to the goats.
To the goats.
You know, and then they enjoy that and it regrows. And then the cycle continues next year.
I thought the goats did not eat this bitter herb. It's very bitter, but what I noticed and I just observed these people are cutting already. Yeah. And the goats were eating the flowers of that.
Oh, the orange flowers on it.
Only flowers.
Yeah. Yes, because I imagine the actual leaves probably contain something that they don't like, because it's in the mint family, and they don't usually eat mint family members.
That one is very bitter.
Oh, I can imagine.
Very bitter.
Yeah.
It's very
I love the fact that it grows only in the dry season, though. And when the rains come, it'll disappear.
This one grows throughout the year because it's, you see the way they are doing clearing. Yeah. That's the only, but the roots, you saw how deep the pond is.
Yeah.
We still found the roots down there.
Yeah, no, plants are amazing that way, isn't it?
So what is very important for our garden is you see our water harvesting swales, structures in place. And that we've done throughout the whole farm. Has this type of structures. And you see this?
And you've planted them, I see. Or is that an errant? It looks like there's a cactus or something.
Yeah, or that one was planted in there, yes, to get more water from there. So that has gone throughout the whole boundary. The whole boundary has that.
Yeah. And it is to harvest the runoff coming from...
And because how can we say we are organic? These are not organic.
Yeah, so that traps the runoff here and infiltrates to keep over here protected from the chemicals.
Yes, and then we have the vetiver grass to filtrate the water. Yeah. That will filter the water. And we are growing the live fence.
Yes, the sisal I see as well, and the pencil cactus, euphorbia.
And that is coming up already. Yeah.
And I love the fact that you're getting your indigenous, starting to get the indigenous malua.
Oh, look at that. Just started. And then they are burning this time when these are shooting. It pains me.
No, I know.
It pains me.
You know, I've always wanted to grow this at my house, but I've never been able to get seeds.
So those are just coming. Yeah. So this is our zone 2. So we start now growing trees with our zone 2.
And what trees have you, these are also trees that you've allowed to grow plus fruit trees?
Plus fruit trees.
So we've got guava.
This guava is 2.5 years old. Yes.
And guava is one of those fantastic fruit trees that once it starts to bear every year.
Every year you have it. Hey, look, my first fruit.
Ah, look, yes.
Excitement here.
2 little fruits now starting to develop. Huh?
Wow. No way.
The journey has begun now. Now enjoying the fruits, isn't it?
Exactly.
And then you are watering from these cans,
this one also we are trying to show the people that if you just wanted your 7 lines because you don't have water, you can do it. So one drum, you can have 7 drips of lines.
Yeah.
Yes. And so that's what we put here. So we fill this with our hose pipes. We fill the water there.
Yeah.
And we also harvest when it's raining.
Yes. Yeah.
We harvest the water there. And then starts irrigation. Yes. So this is divided into 2. Okay, this is I call this the garden for the chickens. They come to eat here.
They come and they scratch.
So instead of taking vegetables to where they are, they come and eat here. So we grow the food they eat.
Are your chickens very well behaved though? They only stay on this side and they don't come over here?
They will come, but they will find more food this side.
I see. Okay.
Because here I'm trying to grow trees.
Yes, yeah. So here they'll just scratch essentially more than anything else. Okay.
So this is 1 year old. This
with cassava, bananas.
Yes, this is just 1 year old. When last December rain, I just said I'm interested in putting my trees first.
Yes.
Yes. So this is dancing tropically. So meaning that we have a tree line.
You have tree line.
We have grass line,
and then your vegetable line. So we've got the tree line here. The grass is.
This one is a grass line.
Yeah.
And the vegetable line.
That's your vegetable line.
The grass line.
Yeah.
And the tree line.
Oh, okay.
The pattern continues like that.
Yeah.
Yes. So exciting that my apples are starting to grow as well.
I will say nothing. I'm not
not to grow?
No, I'm not. I believe that apples are so much work to try and get growing in Zambia. It's easier just to buy.
It is.
Planting those fruits that you know are going to give you a lot. Guava is a fantastic example.
Yes.
You plant one, before you know it, after 5 years it's bearing. You're with so many guavas that you almost don't know what to do with anymore.
Exactly.
You know, whereas an apple, people will struggle, and then they'll say, "Oh, look, I grew an apple." And it's a tiny little apple, and I wonder why. Where was the efforts?
It needs more water.
But I will allow people to try and grow apples. If they want to grow apples, that's up to them.
Cooking apples.
Yes, exactly. That's what it ends up being.
Yeah.
I also see that you've got some of these...
chaya.
Yeah, like leafy green.
Yes, this vegetable there is... people now are learning how to eat it, and they know that it's a good vegetable throughout the year.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, again, to get us off that kind of concept of just growing annual vegetables.
Yes.
And that in a year where it's tough, this is what's going to survive, not the annuals, effectively.
I was showing my mothers, wherever I go, I get some roots, cassava, different ones. So there are different varieties of cassava. This is a bitter one, because we have moles here.
Yeah. So you need one that the moles are going to leave alone now.
Yes, we are just struggling with moles.
Yeah.
So, so these ones, the ones we harvested just from one, they haven't attacked it.
Yeah.
I said, good. So we need bitter, and bitter is good because we get B17, which fights cancer.
Yeah. But it also requires a lot more processing on our part than to be able to eat it. But we can do that, which is, you know, it's just a matter of knowing and carrying it out that way.
Yes.
But the fact that these things can survive and are more drought tolerant than any of the annual vegetables we grow, something like the nyandolo, you start it in the rainy season, it gets growing, and then yes, you don't give it any water afterwards, it flowers, it fruits, and boom.
And it's just, you know.
You haven't harvested though.
We've been harvesting, this is the third time. My mom is tired of harvesting. Today she didn't say, she was saying I was doing the cassava. But it's just wonderful. And then, of course, they collected them for firewood.
Yes. Yeah, because that can be used in your rocket stove.
Exactly. So my food forest gives me this.
Yeah.
And so there is a lot that I get from here.
Yeah.
And
well, I think that's the other thing. It's matching what your needs are, as you say.
Yes.
Food is one aspect, but then fuel wood is another one.
Yes.
And if you can grow it in 1 year and have that material, you know, that will last.
That will last. So it
closes the cycle and makes it more sustainable.
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah, so whatever trees are here, we respect them. We want to grow them.
Yes, your musekese.
Yeah, musekese.
You've got a lot of musekese.
A lot of musekese here, and actually, it has just saved my life. The thing came out today, and for first 3 weeks, I've been having swollen veins.
Oh, really?
And so my mother-in-law came and said to my husband, "You have those trees at your farm. Rush and get that." So what she did was just to get a stem and did like this. Let me show you. Yeah, you get a stem and you go. You get that. You keep going and until you get a good one.
Yeah.
Like that.
Pulling the bark, essentially.
Pulling. Yes. And this is what I used to tie in my neck. I just did it for 2 days.
And it started to...
No more. I'm fine now. I'm fine now. So that is indigenous knowledge we get.
Yes, yeah.
I'm so excited.
There's a lot of knowledge about a lot of these trees, but in the urban areas,
we had to come from over there to Obama to come and get musekese here.
Well, luckily musekese is widespread.
Yeah.
Because I've even got it on
now
my
we are
place as
collecting every pause because we feed the chickens.
Oh, okay. Do you grind it?
Yeah, we pound it. And we add that to our feed, to our chickens.
Yeah.
And we make porridge ourselves, we make tea ourselves, so it's our friend.
Yes. It is a very useful tree.
Very useful tree. Yeah.
Because then I also see that you've then got, what is this, Mkalankanga? I know it is Mkalankanga.
This one is, here. Yes, it's all useful as well. And this is the nitrogen.
Yes. Marchamia, with the yellow flowers.
Yellow flowers,
The golden bean tree.
Is when they start flowering here, you have it. They're beautiful. Beautiful. They're just beautiful trees, these ones.
Yeah. And very fast growing too.
Fast growing too. You imagine, it's just they have let it grow. This is the 3rd year of, they are like this now. So in the 60th year, they will be bigger. They will start feeding, because that's where my forest is kind of not getting more information from trees. It's bare. You see, this is bare, that is bare.
Well, one day you are going to be the only one with a tree canopy, and everybody else will
they will start fighting me.
Yes.
And
you'll find them hopping over the fence for
that's
cutting
the
your
reason
trees,
why we had to bring the fence, because of that, because they will just come in, even now. They will just come in and get the firewood. Yes. So you can see she processed the cassava that I left in the drum fermenting for 3 or 4 days.
This is the bitter cassava, as you're saying.
Yes, a bit of the covers. And but then that one now you would use that for your biogas as well.
Oh, okay. You can make that into a mush and put it into the digester as well.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I thought it had to be predominantly manure.
And no, you can also add to your feed of your chickens as well.
Yeah.
Yes. The phone goes again.
There you go. No.